Trading with Dan O'Brien.
Target Trading Academy.
All right, and then there is one more, you can call it an algorithm, but it's really a separate chart that's only available to Carnac traders, and I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so the other chart that I'm going to pull up here in just a moment is like another algorithm, and it's a reading the tape layout, if you will, or a chart. And it's very, very important, and I talk about this all the time, and especially when we get into the other videos about the golden nugget reversal and trends and what have you. Often people will ask me, well, why were you so certain that the market would move? Well, number one, I'm never 100% certain. Nobody is. That would be silly to say so. But why did I have more conviction, or why did I believe that there was a higher probability that the market would go down or up and what have you, is everything that we see on this chart, number one, and then of course if we're reading the tape, that will help out a great deal, and here it is. So it is this action that we see here on the bottom when I click it, and then back on the way up. So first of all, we have the algo saying it's going down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so probably 10 or 11 predictions lower. Long-term and short-term informed traders are bearish. Oh, we didn't even talk about this one here, but we'll get to that in a moment. And then reading the tape chart. So here we have at that exact same time, 6:04, 06, 09, 11. Go back to that again. It's back here, 6:09, 04, 09, 11, 14. And we can see that it's balanced volume, and then they're hitting it. Hitting the bid, that is selling, 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 little balance, then more selling, balancing, and then more selling. Very, very important. And then as I scroll forward, we'll be able to see the market reverse to the buy side. Okay, folks, so the market does bottom out here at 6:30 and takes off with the predictions up. Short-term informed traders trying to run stops. And our algorithm that we'll talk about here in a moment showing market trend. But we want to look at reading the tape. And there it is at 6:30, 6:32, and we see buyers coming in like crazy. I'm really proud of this chart as I designed it here. It really stands out if you're a visual trader, if you are on the right side of the trade. I would guess that if you're short and you see nothing but buying coming in like this, that you're going to know pretty soon that you're on the wrong side of the trade, if not immediately. It balances. Even the sellers are getting absorbed as it won't fall, and it continues to go up. And I believe it goes up a little bit more. But the vast majority of that buying was at the bottom. Okay, and last but not least, to be sure, is the algorithm here down on the bottom. We have a green zone, we have a white line, we have the gray area there, brownie in motion, and then we have a light and a light red and dark red. So let me start off with the colors. Green does not mean buy it, does not mean bullish, and red does not mean bearish. The colors just simply mean that if you're a trend trader, or regardless if you are or you're not, there's a higher volatility in the green, and that means that the market should be trending or it's about to trend. Long or short, as you can see, it's going up and it's in the green. Suddenly the volatility kicks in and it's straight down. So it's telling us that there's a high volatility downtrend. And that started back here, and that was before the long-term and short-term algorithms got bearish. So you can see predictions down, bearish high-frequency traders, and a trending algorithm saying that we've got high volatility downward trend in place. It's excellent. Okay, then it goes down to the white line, which is the dividing line between higher volatility and little to no volatility in the dark red. And when it's in the lower to no volatility range, that's when we'll talk about really the golden nugget trade. Or you don't do anything at all, because if you're looking for a quick move, it can happen because some news can come out of nowhere. This may have been a news-related event here, but you're not expecting it. We have expectations when the trending algo is in above the white line and in the green. We expect it to make a decent move with the HFT traders, which would be down, and it does. We're not expecting there to be much movement when it's below the white line and in the red, and it's really not. It's slow and dead. It's just the last little move down and dead and slow, and then clearly, I mean, seriously, this has to be a news-related event. And that comes out of nowhere when it's still in the red. It makes a V bottom, though, and comes out very quickly right here at 635, when the short-term informed traders are already at about 75% bullish, and the price action is now breaking out above the Donchian channel for a potential trend. So you didn't miss much, or it's going to be almost impossible to buy the low of any move or short the high of any move unless you have limit orders sitting in there. But then you're going to get run over down here, and you got limit sell orders here thinking that's going to be the high and it's going to go down and test the low. You're going to get run over there as well. We don't do that. We wait for the algorithms to tell us that something's happening, and so therefore we avoid getting run over like that, and then at least in that situation, and then they all come together right here, right on the breakout. Okay, so that is the overall concept. What we're looking for all of those to come together, and in the next couple of videos I'm going to give you some quite a few examples. There are many ways that the market can unfold. We're not trading a linear market or a linear thing. It's non-linear. It can be very choppy. It could explode out of nowhere like we see here and be sideways and really slow for a long time. But that's what we do, and we just have to keep that in mind, that the market can unfold in different ways. And that's why we have the trading room, the Carnac trading room, and we can talk about that there. So I hope you enjoyed the overview, and the next video would be the actual trading program itself, how to turn it on and what have you. So I'll be talking about that next.